Who's that Pokemon? It's...
Hello, I'm Clarence Claymore.
Shut the fuck up here.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Clarence.
Those brutal words hurt my skin.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up, and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
Help.
Okay.
Investing. Don't know what to do, what it is, but I need help. I need help.
Okay, so I would recommend, so me personally, I have 1.3 million in XRP. So right now it's about $2 and something cents, but the community knows that when I know it will bump up to $10, I'm going to be basically set for life. So I would highly recommend buying XRP. Why are you crying?
What the hell did you just say?
XRP.
I couldn't even understand what X could even stand for.
It doesn't stand for anything. It's just like, XRP doesn't stand for anything like explicitly. It's just like
I'm screwed. Crypto men, come this way. Help me.
Just put money into XRP and then you're set for life.
Put my money in it.
Or just spend it all, whatever you want to do.
Well, will the IRS come after me if they won't come after me if I do that?
You haven't paid taxes in 2 years, so they're going to come after you anyway.
Not if I had my money in this XPR stuff. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Just do that.
I really think XRP could hit $10,000.
XRP definitely could hit $10,000. BlackRock is about to buy $9 trillion worth of XRP.
That's insane. Soulface, what do you think, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely 1,000%. XRP is about to hit $10,000, especially because of them going after the Swift banking system.
Okay, Gabe, what do you think, bro?
Without a doubt, XRP to 10 bands, and the reason is XRP has intrinsic value. Bitcoin doesn't.
Okay, Mark, what do you think?
XRP $10,000? No question.
Okay, cool. Luke, what do you think?
Absolutely. Wisdom Tree just recently filed an ETF. It's going to go berserk.
Okay, cool. Sage, what do you think, bro?
I think XRP could 100% hit $10,000 simply if they just take over the Swift banking system, which will put their market cap well over 1.2 quadrillion.
Sir? Sir, are you listening to me, sir? Sir, I'm talking to you. Sir, are you aware?
Imagine selling now. Honestly, man. Fucking imagine it. Looking at your fucking kids in the eyes and being like, you know what? I'm real sorry, my youths. Daddy fucking went and got a sex change. You know what I mean? No more big dick. Daddy got a fat pussy now, okay? You're fucking weakling. Fuck that, man. I can't look my children in the eyes knowing that daddy fucking sold on dumps. On fucking dumps, man. You fucking idiots. Who the fuck is selling? I don't know anyone selling. My team ain't selling. I know bag hunters ain't fucking selling. Gem hunters ain't selling. So who the fuck is selling? Michael Saylor buying. Grayscale buying. Elon Musk on the Tesla cash flow fund is buying. So who the fuck is selling? I tell you who's selling. Little weekend pussios that didn't even fucking want to be in this game anyway. Didn't understand it. I'm in it for the deck. Fuck off, mate. You ain't...
What the fuck are you wearing, bro?
Yeah, man, got into crypto. Windfall, bitch. A couple of these altcoins in the portfolio went through the roof. And them NFTs I cop, yeah, up like 100x.
Whoa.
Thought my MetaMask wallet was going to blow the server. IYKYK. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Shit. It all tanked, bro. Some whales must have swam through. Rug pull on the NFTs. Market's on a downswing. ETH's dropping like a landslide. I'm hurting, baby.
Bro, that was 2 seconds ago.
You don't understand the game. It's brutal. You think you can Venmo me like $5, man? I'll get you back, I promise.
Yeah, chill, man. I got you. Jeez. That go through?
Yep. Took those $5, threw it down on a meme coin, a little gaming token I heard about on Reddit. Just did my research. Do your own research. It's not a big deal, so back to the moon. Hodl on this one all day. Oh, boy. You think you can Venmo me another $5?
Work's been such a drag.
I hate my boss.
I worked quintuple overtime with no pay.
Man, y'all still working?
Yeah. Oh, in this economy, camera? Are you kidding with inflation? We get it. Let daddy talk.
Like, y'all still gotta clock in?
Oh, yeah. I'm just counting down the days till we start our OnlyFans. Yeah. Hey, he's doing it with me. No, we already have a contract.
Man, I've been telling y'all to tap into this crypto, man.
The good old digital currency. Would you let him explain?
Man, I'm talking about I'm making millions.
You can provide me the lifestyle I deserve.
I've been doing crypto since 2019.
2019? What the f*** have I done with my life the past 5 years?
I told y'all should have tapped in back then.
Could have been long-term investors, but we're just low-life imbeciles.
We're letting ourselves down, guys.
I'm saying, like, how would you feel? You never got to work another day in your life.
I didn't know you're a motivational speaker, Paul.
You spend your time however you want to.
Well, obviously, a majority of our time would go to you.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much all of it.
And more money than you ever dreamed of.
Hey, Daddy-o, you know you gotta sell a course, right?
Yeah. Professor Papa.
It ain't too late.
Hey, guys, let's put up our whole life savings into this. Yes! Great idea.
Can't catch me. I'm the fastest thing alive. I was thinking about why so many in the radical left participate in speed running. Huh? The reason is the left's lack of work ethic. What? Go fast rather than do it right. And in a Petersonian sense... Petersonian? To elevate alternative sexual archetypes in the marketplace. Fastest hedgehog. Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about? You're a beta male, Sonic.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? You know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right!
Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
Woo! What's going on, you guys? It is Dog Cost Crypto here with $24. The Shadow Man X33 man by many names. What's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just chilling. Excited to be on the show with Miguel, my dog.
Yeah, what's up, man? I see the shadow sign in the back, dog. I didn't see that last time.
Yeah, dude. I had to unveil it slightly, you know. It's a little bit more. There's a little Goomba guy there, but not trying to show too much, man.
Yeah, no, when the tattoo dog, that's a crazy. That's shit. Everyone like, what's his fucking name from Galaxy Digital or whatever? He got the Bitcoin tattoo and then he got the Luna tattoo right on the other shoulder and shit.
Oh no!
Yeah, that shit was hella funny. Shout out to him.
Let's hope he had a little bit more of the Bitcoin than the Luna. I'm hoping.
Right. Yeah. No. Definitely. He's a pretty rich guy, man. He's got some money, but like some girl was like here. I got the clip right here. Actually, like I'll even show it. Right. Where is it?
Why? Well, let me ask you a question. Why do you think XRP still exists?
Because they have a great marketing team and a lot of money.
What do you think a lot of money from?
From selling their coin and their ICO, their initial offering, right? I mean,
listen, the XRP army care as much about their token as the Bitcoin army cares about theirs. It's just that simple.
It has gotten very tribal.
All crypto is tribal. Listen, I got a Bitcoin tattoo.
Do you still have your Terra Luna tattoo?
I got a Bitcoin tattoo right there. I got it at 20,000.
Do you still have your Terra Luna?
I got a Terra Luna tattoo there.
Damn, bro.
That's when you got to pay for laser surgery. Like,
dude, that guy's rich, bro. I don't even know why he wouldn't laser it off by now. That's crazy.
Because a mistake's a mistake, but like you got to see it every day, kind of thing. Like, what's up? I get that off right away.
Yeah, man. So I mean, last time you were on, right? I think I don't know if we had started the airdrop just yet or the points just. We may have just barely started the points and stuff, but there hadn't been no actual like give out yet. And now we're on the second season, man. And I guess let's start off by telling the crowd who you are. I mean, a lot of our guys already know who you are, but if you want to give anyone like a brief description.
Yeah. My name's $24. I run Shadow Exchange right now. Previously, I've been on the show before. Like I used to do a little podcast on Phantom. I used to create things as well. But yeah, now I run Shadow Exchange. It's doing really well. It's the #1 exchange on Sonic. The airdrop he's talking about is Sonic's airdrop season 1 that's been distributed. They did that really smoothly. Went really well in my opinion. What are your thoughts?
I think, I had problems. I had a little bit of problems with it in terms of the distribution of points. Not the whole like point system. I thought that was fine. It was more of giving too much points to stable coins. I get we're trying to get TVL up and stuff, but it maybe like we could have done without the looping as much, and we could have possibly given more points to actual community tokens. Because I remember at the end of the season, like I don't know, maybe the last month, like, hey, we just added Shadow next 3-3. They get like you guys get you guys got like 2 points, but like at the tail end of like the passive points and stuff like that, because like we don't have passive points anymore. But like I don't even think
they made some good changes to it. But yeah, no, they definitely lowered stables and increased community tokens now for this season.
Yeah, for season 2. Yeah.
And I think the goal was to get native USDC. They got it. It enables a lot of stuff, especially this really cool like Sonic USA expansion, which I'm decently excited about because there's going to be some solid buying pressure. Not to mention finally giving access to like a lot of funds and people and Americans that want to get into Sonic. So I'm pretty excited about that because like largely in comparison like to I don't know if a lot of people knew this, but like compared to other L1s and L2s, Sonic doesn't quite have like they didn't have a massive token offering or sale or like they didn't raise as much. They essentially took over from another party that scammed. I don't know who those guys were. Koreans apparently. I don't really know anything about it, but they just won a judgment against them right now. But anyways, they don't quite have that same war chest. I think this will enable that, not to mention improve access to a lot of funds and individuals that want to buy Sonic, not to mention the that one company, the Sonics, I forget what it's called, Spets or something. That's just been up on so a lot to look forward to. Like airdrops. Like I've always felt like if you want to do an airdrop, you have to really directly reward the activity you want. Like you see it on Unichain or Linea, like they're just like rewarding LPers. I think points, it was a great meta for a bit. it's definitely on the tail end. Like,
Yeah.
you got to do a little bit more. Like, points are cool, like, but anyways, I think so. The network is still the most productive, or sorry, most performative. Like, I literally hate myself when I have to bridge elsewhere and like I have to wait for everything. But yeah, man, I got a fat airdrop, but I also was looping and doing a lot of the stuff to
Right.
kind of get in it.
So, I mean, what has been your recent thoughts about like what's happening right now in terms of the price? Obviously, we're in a bit of a chokehold situation right now, where like Bitcoin price is pretty decent right now, but it's just kind of chopping right now between like, I don't know, 115,000 to like maybe like 107 and stuff, and people are just, I don't know if it's like getting boredom or whatever, like kind of kangaroo market and stuff like that. But like, I mean, we're like prices. I mean, if you actually look at it, right, we're doing pretty good. Bitcoin's pretty high up. Ethereum's finally sort of catching up finally, but a lot. I mean, it's not just Sonic. It's like almost every L1 outside of like L1 and L2 outside of maybe like a direct VC investment, one of a Solana that's going to have an ETF, is doing fucking terribly or just going sideways to down, basically.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say my opinion on the markets. They don't really mean too much. Just everyone knows. Don't think too much about it. But Bitcoin and Ethereum, like, it's been their world so far. Like, a lot of alts haven't really been getting too much like bids. Not to mention, there doesn't seem to be that same retail rush we've had in previous cycles.
Yeah.
It's just sound money getting into Bitcoin, institutional money, funds, real world assets, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'd hope at some point there's a real, meaningful, like, rush to alts at some point. But Ethereum's doing really well. I'm happy to be involved or holding ETH at all. But Sonic's still just good tech, man. I'm happy to be a builder here, and I think they've really executed the most performant network, EVM network out there, and that's really, like, it's a testament to them. Like, honestly, like, momentum will come. Flying Tulip will be a huge catalyst as well. I'm pretty excited for the things to come up. Not to mention us, like, we're working on some chain wide arbitrage, cool tech. Not to mention just increasing revenue in general. So
right. And is that and in terms of those strategies going to be like its own separate thing, or its thing that's within Shadow to generate revenue?
Yeah. The revenue just goes to shadow holders, LPers, whatever it is. Like let's say it's a direct pool getting arbitrage. Like we just probably send it back to that pool or to X33. Like, that's just a easy way to compound. But we just want to, like, essentially this value is escaping shadow, right? This is adverse selection cost for liquidity providers, right? And essentially what we're doing, a lot of that is toxic. It's going to other networks, Arbitrum, Base, wherever it is, because there are larger scale, entities or groups that do this arbitrage, and what is happening is most of it is toxic flow. It's like leaving Sonic, right? So essentially what we're doing is we're just kind of turning the tide, and we're actually coming from the other direction towards Sonic, keeping the value in Sonic. Not to mention, at least with Shadow specifically, we'll obviously arbitrage all pools on Sonic and cross chain as well. But with Shadow specifically, we do have privilege. Like, we can do I forget the term for it, but we have privilege trading. Like, our bot can change fees atomically in the same transaction. Just set a fee, it decreases so it can capture that value before an external bot can, and then we can kind of keep that in Sonic. What's been kind of holding that back is we needed like a separate proper entity to support these large scale financial transactions. Like, that's not something normal devs are handling. So just kind of took some time to get that stuff in place, and then trying to get access to CEXs and stuff like that. Just building the pipelines, because once we get this stuff going, it'll be really good for the network. Like, I'm expecting huge revenue increases, and increasing liquidity on key liquidity pairs like Rabby, ETH, and USDC. That increased by 2 million over the last 3-4 weeks just in liquidity, and right now it's almost earning as much as the Sonic USDC Oh, cool.
You think?
So there's
you think there's benefit? I mean, obviously, like because we know that. I mean, not that we know, but we expect Ethereum to start really ramping up over the next couple months, especially as like the dividend payments start coming out of like that's the big X factor with the ETFs is that you're going to start getting that depending on how much they keep 2 to 4% yield. It's going to entice a lot of investors to start pounding into Ethereum ETFs basically, or at least retail. Hopefully, just retail, but like it's going to be mostly these larger guys, basically Wall Street dudes. I'm kind of hoping it is going to be more of like the Robin Hood kind of guy because I want the small guy to win a little bit, catch a dub finally because shit's getting expensive out here, man. Shit, and like dollar menu ain't here anymore, man.
No, getting priced out, man. We're getting priced out hard. That's why people like the sound assets, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and for us, it's like our highest revenue generators other than the gas token Sonic. So we were getting priced out, man. You can't, no 4 for 4s. Is that still a thing, man? Wendy's 4 for 4?
No, man. I mean, there's a meme of, I forgot the actor's name. He plays Deadpool, but when he was a kid, he did like a whole commercial for Arby's. It was like $10 for 10 items, and now it's like 3 for fucking 10 or some shit like that. Like, cause he's like it's so fucking ridiculous, dude. If you see it, like he's like a young little kid, like doing an Arby's commercial, and then like now that he's in his 40s, like you're getting fucking nothing for $10.
God damn, dog.
It's
what's your side note? What's your go-to like, cheapest burger at like each fast food spot? Like McDonald's would be like a McDouble for me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the McDouble, spicy chicken sandwich at Carl's Jr. I don't really go to Burger King really, so I wouldn't really want to know there.
No,
but
not
like
me neither.
Wendy's, I don't know, just Dave Single.
Dave Single, Dave Single's go to, especially when they got the deal. Or A&W, I don't know if you guys eat that much there, but a Buddy Burger.
Yeah, we don't have that much over here on the West Coast. On the West Coast, we don't got A&W very much. They exist.
You guys got In-N-Out though.
Yeah, we got In-N-Out. Yeah,
Whataburger probably too.
Yeah, Whataburger. Yeah, we got it in Vegas and stuff. But yeah, dude, like yeah, you can't beat In-N-Out. In-N-Out's really good, but it's not the best either. Like it's like hella good. It's healthier basically, but it's not like this is the best tasting shit I've ever tried in my life. And like, fuck no. Like a Five Guys is probably better tasting, but it's fucking probably very bad for you, probably.
Yeah, oh man, greasy man, that bag. Sorry to side note from the crypto. I was just curious because we're all getting priced out, dude. That McDouble for me is like $4, dude, plus tax.
Yeah. It's hard out here, bro. I mean, it's like it's getting crazy. I mean, people are you either got to be heavy stocks, either you're stock picking or you're just like an all in into ETF guy, or you're a crypto dude that's in the trenches and is yield farming and is doing stuff, or you're losing. Or you got a really good business, or you got a business at least that's fucking kicking something. Because if you're just working out here, you're getting murdered. You're getting cooked. Like even tech jobs, right? Like I think this is like a secret little thing. If you're a good dev in crypto, you got work out here. But I mean, you got to trench out, but you got work. But in other segments of tech, they're losing their job. People can't get entry level jobs anymore. It's all getting AI'd out, basically.
Well, it's oversaturated too. I feel like
a lot
of people like kind of like, they got into it. Some without like even doing a degree, like boot camps. They might have been able to hack it. Anyways, I'm not a developer. I'm barely a developer. Like I barely do anything. I love AI. I think it's great. It's been saving my life, dude. It gives me a little bit more powers, man.
Yeah. I feel like it's increased my IQ by like 5 or 10 points. That's how I feel like it's done to me. Just because I've been able to input some stuff on Twitter or like something I see, get the explanations for it, or just research shit faster. Like I've been using it a lot for researching in crypto. Like, because I like it, a lot of people like lie up here and say like, oh, AI has increased my IQ by 40 points. Get the fuck 40 fucking points, dog. You know how much that fucking is, dude? That's insane. That's but
it definitely helps.
It has helped me, but here's the crazy thing: if you know what like an industry, like I know a lot about like like supplements and stuff, like in like bodybuilding and stuff. It is funny to input some shit from there, and you can like you're reading it and it's completely wrong. So like at some at some general level it's really good, but like there's some fringe level shit where it's horse shit. They don't know what
to be egregiously wrong. I remember like trying to generate timestamps and whatever, and it would just say like wrong dates. Like, and it's still an assistant. Like, I personally like
Checkers or Rallies is dope though. Checkers or Rallies is fucking good. That's pretty good.
See, I'm Canadian. I need to like try all these things. Like even a Carl's Jr. I haven't. Like I recently tried Whataburger, In-N-Out, that kind of stuff. Like Shake Shack.
Yeah,
I know the basics, but you know I'll get into the rest.
No, definitely, man. So like in terms of like, let's just go back. I guess we go back to Sonic for a second. So something interesting you guys did recently was I don't know, was it 2 months ago maybe, or maybe a month and a half ago? You guys went from basically having like you could choose between X33 yield and like shadow yield, and now it's just all shadow yield, right?
Yes.
What was one of the decisions behind that?
Oh man, a lot went into it. But first of all, like I'll break it down.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna pull up the site too while I do it. Actually, I won't screen share. I don't know what else I need. Yeah, actually, I'll screen share. If you can just go to the shadow page, and then go to the X33 part and just scroll down to the chart. But yeah, we switched to liquid emissions. First of all, for liquidity providers, it was friction. Just any users, anybody who wanted to provide liquidity, like it was definitely a barrier to entry. You had to understand that you need to claim the liquidity. People would still exit, even though it might have been more profitable to exit through X33. It was just unneeded friction. But it also, if you're able to pull up, hit earn, under earn, there's an X33 page. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can see the chart. So we have like a ceiling and a floor when it comes to X33, and that's just the redemption value, you know. But if you can see, the liquid price has actually been at the ceiling. So since we turned off X shadow emissions, there's been less sell pressure on X33, which has allowed it to reach the theoretical ceiling here. And then our AMO obviously arbitrages above the ceiling. But what happens, like for a day like today, if you scroll up a little bit higher, you can see the way higher. Sorry, I said a little bit, but it's about 48% of the voting power. And if there was about 220,000 rewards, right, and it's about 48, let's just say 50%. It's about $110,000. Where instead of buying X3 to compound, since it's at its ceiling, it has to buy shadow to compound into the ratio. So because of this interaction, now there's like $110,000 worth of buy pressure on shadow.
Yeah, just because the X33 is like at the fucking peak right now.
At the limit. Yeah, exactly.
And is that because basically like when it's above the limit, you're basically losing money converting it into shadow?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can't buy it. Like if you try to compound, through X33, right? There's two options. Like if it's below the ceiling, it'll buy X33 and compound for cheaper. What it'll do, our system here will buy whatever is most optimal to increase the ratio the highest, right? So that's just exactly what it's doing now. So it's really cool, and it removes the friction. Like people don't want to.
So you did it to simplify it a little bit because some people are confused, basically.
Yeah, simplify it, and as a natural thing, it allowed X33 system to, people to speculate, but to naturally, do what it was supposed to do, right? Like we want it to be like to bid into itself.
I thought, like, for me, because like what I thought, like when you guys did that, I mean, because I wasn't mad at it. I was like, all right, well, that's the yield now. That's fine. But what I thought the reason you were doing it was to force people to essentially have to sell direct instead of doing the indirect way. You would just directly sell like shadow into X33, and that would leave more there in the LP pools, basically. So it would end up making the pools more liquid. Because that's what I thought.
Yeah. And that's what people want. That's what, VCs want to do, funds want to do. People want to LP that way. I think since we made that change, there was like an extra, I think the ETH USDC liquidity doubled. And that's like one of our biggest printers now, like in terms of fees. Like if you hit stats, that's why we're trying to like at the top there. That's what we're trying to focus on, like you know, if we're being honest, the highest revenue generators for networks are their gas token, of course, surely, AVAX, Sonic, wherever it exists, but it's always ETH, it's always Bitcoin. Solana is actually one of them too, but doesn't really do too much on EVM networks. XRP as well, but it doesn't do much on EVM.
Do you think there should be like, because obviously the transaction cost on Sonic is so dirt cheap. Do you think there should be like an added, like, I don't want to like say a number, like a quarter of a penny extra fee, like just off the rip to give?
To generate value. That's what they're doing.
Because it's so cheap. I mean, literally, it's like I don't see like literally like I accidentally one time full stack accident into something, and like I was like, oh shit, I only have like a fucking one Sonic or like a half a Sonic. I'm like, oh shit, and I still was able to do a transaction. I was like, oh no way, dude, and I was like, oh my god, dude, this is I don't know if it has to be like we should have a one Sonic. I mean, that's probably a lot, but like a one Sonic fee or whatever, or maybe a half a Sonic, because it's a calculated in Sonic, right? But a tenth of a Sonic fee, but like the fees could be like the fee could be almost tripled, and it still would be fucking nothing to like
that's what they're doing. They're adding dynamic fees, like especially for certain apps that, you know, like a lending market that doesn't do that much transactions. Like you just stake your shit and you fuck off for months.
Yeah,
you might borrow once or twice. They can actually increase, you know, the threshold of the gas cost on those ones.
That's
so
on
that they can earn more,
right? They put that on option.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's live yet, but it's dynamic fees. Something it's something they talked about. But it's cool. I love VM. I think it's a genius idea. I still haven't. I still think we haven't gotten the killer app that'll use VM and just dominate. Like, that just happens to be a really high transaction application. I feel like we still haven't. Like, even for Shadow, it's tough for us to generate a lot of VM because we're an exchange. We actually want to be competitive, so we want transaction fees to be as minimal as possible, so it doesn't, like, we don't lose your swaps, right? That's how we're the most, you know, dominant exchange. Like, we actually like.
Yeah, you guys are trying to give maximum value, and essentially you're kind of not. I wouldn't say arbing, but like basically you're trying to give people the most amount of coins for their coins, basically.
Yeah, exactly. The most competitive, and like especially on Sonic, there is quite a bit of competition. So we strive to be as efficient as possible. Like our code base is like, I think, high compiler version. It's compiled via IR, so it should be. It's just super gas efficient. Right. So it's something I'm very proud of. Like, I don't think right now there's too many exchanges that are at least like solidly based exchanges. There is none that is more efficient than Shadow or X33 when it comes to just swapping. It's the newest tech. Like, it's 2025, built by Americans and within a Canadian assisting kind of thing, you know.
The Drake assist.
yes.
What's that? What's that quote and stuff? The Drake stimmy. The Drake stimmy.
dude, he held these guys back. You know, with my friends, we discussed like if you would take a charge for Drake. Like, if I saw Kendrick, would I kick him in his chest? Like, I think I said yes. I said yes to that. It's just a fair cost. That guy has done a lot for my country.
Yeah,
dude.
I feel bad for Canadians, but like, it's like the crazies and the big. This is always the truth, even for America too, because like I'm basically from the Canada of America, which is California, right? But like, it's the big cities. It's the big cities passing a bunch of horse shit, and you know, most of California is Republican and red, basically. You know, they're not like crazy Republican. They're just more like, just leave me the fuck alone, please don't tax me that much. And then you get taxed up the ass because of the coastal cities, basically. And you guys are basically getting controlled by or ragdolled by basically all the border cities, pretty much. Yeah, Canada sucks. I'm from Vancouver.
Okay, well, he's talking from like one of the best parts of Canada, like Vancouver.
Damn.
Yeah, Ontario. I like Alberta. I really like East Coast too, like Newfoundland. Like, I think that place is sick. Yeah. Halifax is awesome.
I've never been. I'm probably never going to.
You know, like, I don't think you should. Yeah. It's definitely not like this is the place I gotta go. It's not in your top 20, 10, 30, maybe 50.
Got you.
Well,
you know,
I
like
love Canada.
I gotta answer this question right here because this is killing me right here, man. Because like people always like burgers are for poor people, bro. The richest people I know eat burgers, bro. Literally,
Dude, I'm
like,
gonna order a burger right after this, dude.
dude. I mean, what's like? People act so fucking bougie about this shit. Like, I know people that like post all day about going to fucking like literally like, and they're super in shape. I know some of the most in shape, jacked motherfuckers are fucking eating burgers and shit. Some of the richest people I know eat burgers. I know people that pretend to post all this shit that they're going to fucking, you know, they're going to like Irwin and they're going to all these fucking like health places, and then they're fucking then that nighttime they're fucking drowning their fucking liver in alcohol and shit and coke. So like let's calm it down a little bit with like this health shit. Like basically, as long as you're not fat, you could say it's kind of this is like a I don't know pretty privilege or a fucking skinny privilege in a way. But like if you're jacked and skinny, you can say and do any horse shit and people just believe you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if it fits your macros, who cares? Like I've seen like, the most jacked guys eat like a burger because like they got so much fucking room, to fit it in. Like if you care and you care about calories in and out, that's all that matters.
Shout out to all the Flying Dutchman, man. That shit that's one of the best orders on In-N-Out is it's just 2 patties with cheese. Like that's it. It's just meat and cheese, and then maybe if you want, you can put some fucking I don't know, some onion in that bitch. That's it.
No, amen.
Like
amen.
People be eating Skittles for pre-workout, dog. That's insane to me though. Like even for me, but like I get it because you need fast carbs. Like when people get skinny enough, or like they're on a lot of growth hormone, or they're on fucking insulin and shit, they need to eat candy because they're fucking their blood sugar's getting so low they'll fucking pass out and die. That's a huge thing. That's a huge thing in the bodybuilding industry. They have to eat fast acting sugars and candies, or they'll fucking just like die. Which you never do insulin, you guys. If you don't have type 2 diabetes, never do insulin. It's fucking like unless you're literally going on the Olympia stage, or like you're going like the Night of Champions, or you're going like you have to like are you going to win the fucking Arnold? Why the fuck are you doing insulin? That's insane.
No, that doesn't seem right. But I knew this super jacked guy who had diabetes. Just one day, I guess he forgot to like eat some shit. He's like 6'6", just massive. He just forgot to eat his stuff. Can you imagine having to like carry some big jack guy just passing out? Dude, I had to get him to chug juice. It was
so he was like taking insulin? Was he taking like type 2?
Yeah. Like his sugars were low. I don't know how it works. But
some people are born like that is the sad part. Like some people are born with like I'm not shitting on anyone with type 2 because like or like whatever I don't know if it's type 1 or type 2, but like basically the one you're born with. Yeah, the one you're born with. Type 1 is the one you're born with. But some people get that diabetes from fucking with their hormones and shit, or fucking with their stuff, basically, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But if you are super skinny and stuff, you can run out of like glycogen, or like you can basically run out of sugars and shit in your body. So like people are saying like Marshawn Lynch, Skittle diet and stuff. Yeah, but like that's like the top genetics for sure, man.
Yeah, those guys do not compare to them because their muscle composition is just so greater. They can eat and drink a lot of just the sugar they have, it burns. And like when you have that much sugar and like you're super jacked, it's fine. But like if you're a tubby, you can't eat like Marshawn Lynch. You can't eat like these NBA players that are burning like 5,000 calories.
Yeah. There was one other question up here that I saw. I guess the big topic in Sonic right now is like Flying Tulip. Like somebody asked like, what do you think Flying Tulip's going to do to Shadow?
Yo, so I'm not so I get that question so much and I answer it so often. So Flying Tulip will like largely increase a lot of Sonic metrics, revenue metrics, and it should do really well. But it is an AMM based spot exchange. It's mostly for the perps. So it's kind of like Hyperliquid, like you don't really use it too much for spot. But it is much improved. Like the observations are like it mimics CL. Like the formula is improved for sure. But it won't outperform concentrate liquidity. But it should be huge for Shadow. Like like a lot of people like I get that question all the time, but it's a great thing for the network
because they don't understand. They never even tried Hyperliquid, or they don't even know. Like, you don't have to try
Yeah,
Hyperliquid.
yeah.
You can just look and see what it does. You can go on the webpage and go like, let's go look. Like, if you're really like scared, go make a fucking another MetaMask. Go use a Hyperliquid or use whatever wallet you like, and then just fuck around with it with $10. Just go look around, see what it does, and then you're like, oh, I get it. That's it. And then you're like, oh, I understand now. Like, because Hyperliquids, it's pretty, like, they're just essentially you're able to you're able to go long. Like, you're essentially it's essentially like a light casino, effectively. That's what it is.
Yeah, it should be massive for Shadow. Like, if it increases the network's revenue by 10x, like Shadow's going to be like doing really, really well. Like,
do we know? Because originally, I remember on the original, like the first time he pitched it, he said that there was going to be some revenue buyback for the for the Sonic token, or at least build up the treasury, because it was going to be protocol-owned. But now with the raising money and stuff, I think like $2.5 million minimum entry for if you got the Skrilla to get in. But it is a 3-year lock, so of course, be careful.
downside protection, though. Listen,
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Like, I heard that maybe like there was inklings of maybe cross chain. I'm super duper copia mode right now. Like, I think everything will settle, on FT on Sonic maybe, and deposits, I don't know, can come from other chains, but
other chains don't like. I mean, I get both. I get the case for both sides of it. Like I don't like that either. But like, look what happened with, like, as an example, like they create Solidex, and he pretty much kind of open sourced it, kind of, not really, but sort of, and then now you have Aerodrome and Velodrome, and they were trying to do some sneaky shit to like steal the code base, essentially, or like say that they created it when they didn't do shit, basically. And then, I mean, I think that's been my sneaky suspicion how we got on Coinbase, was like they had a lawsuit on their ass to shut down Aerodrome, and they were like, hey, hold up, how about we just get you on Coinbase, and then we forget all this. All right. Like, I think that's kind of, I mean, I don't know if there was payola stuff because obviously you gotta put up a certain amount of coins, and you gotta to get listed and stuff, because I mean, it does cost money to get listed, and like it does take, you got to have market maker, buy and sell the token back and forth to a market and stuff. But like, there's political games going on. They like people are like, if you got all your money on an L1 or an L2, and then you're gonna directly list your competitor, they're like, man, fuck that.
Overall, though, either way, both good. Like, if it's multi-chain or it's on Sonic only, I think as a business, though, you would open your doors everywhere. Like, you're going to be a killer product, right? A killer product exists on all chains. You don't have to worry about what chain you're on. And with a product like that, having as much, liquidity access is amazing. And I'm really excited for the dynamic LTV stuff. Like, when conditions change, right? Like, it doesn't just stagnate. Like, there was some, interesting stuff. Remember with Binance listing perps for this one asset where Hyperliquid had a lot of liability for it, and then they had to get the validators together. That wouldn't happen on Flying Tulip. Like, Flying Tulip has the dynamic LTV, on some of these markets. Anyways, or not markets, the perps. I think it's really cool. Like, it's
so what is some of the stuff, like, from your knowledge, right, of what you know about Flying Tulip versus like Hyperliquid? What are some of the drawbacks in current Hyperliquid, you think, in terms? Is just like operation of like transaction speed, or is it like the pools are just not like essentially the pools they're using, or the capital they're using is just not being used effectively or efficiently, or what is it?
Yeah, you could use it. It's more efficient. I don't really know. Like, I can't be, I don't know Flying Tulip too well, but there's a lot of like upgrades. Like, I said dynamic LTV. I think on their site they call it impact-based LTV. So borrow limits update with price impact and volatility. So leverage stays available in calm markets and tight in stress markets. That is a huge upgrade versus, like situations where it's stagnant, and it creates that situation where there's other actors like that that forced Hyperliquid to take liability on an asset. I think it was the HLP that did that, and then Justin Sun, who just came in and just nuked that one low. Yeah. So shit can happen, and then better execution. So
whale games
apparently
are dangerous.
better
You
US.
guys. Whale games are dangerous because like that's actually what like that was kind of like the whole thing that happened with like Luna / Three Arrows Capital and stuff like certain these big ass crypto entities are really in the trenches. They go for the fucking jugular to try to fuck something up because they're like, you're caught like these billionaire entities or these guys like Justin, because obviously it's not just Justin Sun. He's not watching he's not spending all day watching it. Like he's got his fucking team, but they're like, oh, money's kind of leaving our chain or moving on, like just like how you're watching where your protocol and the money's moving around on Sonic, you could tell like, oh fuck, you could see where the money's kind of going. Basically, you're like, this is like you're taking food out of our mouth, so I'm gonna find a way to fuck you up.
No, I'm very excited. To answer that person's question again, this will be amazing for the network.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's depositing from multiple chains, but like maybe the whole system is on Sonic. Who knows? But I'm very excited. I think something everyone's been waiting for forever. I think it's going to kill it. It's going to do really well. And Sonic's probably one of the best networks to showcase this. So I'm very excited.
Got you. So like I hope they concentrate. If they are going multi-chain, I hope, just because we know, like at least where I see the money going, I hope they concentrate heavy duty on Solana and Sonic effectively, because like obviously like they're incredible developers and they're moving the space and everything like that, but like we know that Solana is going to get an ETF no matter what. It's PayPal Mafia coin effectively, and PayPal Mafia is in the Trump administration, heavy duty. So Solana's not like that, gives Solana something right there, and then that regardless or not, like the owners of the thing would basically have some loyalty to Sonic basically, which I think is pretty good. So like, but you are right, like it would bring like Flying Tulip would bring TVL onto Sonic, and that TVL at some point was just more TVL means more people start looking. You might get people coming to the chain, and then that brings up transaction fees and usage, and then basically.
You saw how it was with like there was a window where Sonic became so popular. That speculation, like very small versus like what an Andre product, a killer product where he says he's incentivized to build it now, where he's given everything away before, but he says, you know what, this time I'm keeping some. So I'm very excited for this, dude. Especially it's tackling a need, man. And there's already a product that has come and surprised everyone. All it was just better execution for perps on chain. Clubs are great. So now it's clubs plus, AMM. And there's always been that battle, like order book or an AMM for crypto and on-chain stuff. AMM's always been a lot better for most stuff. So
yeah,
super excited, man.
No, it's really great. I mean, obviously, this is something I tell my students all the time. If the L1's going down or stagnating, every coin's basically going to be sideways. Basically, I mean that's just the truth. Like that's how liquidity pools work for the most part, unless you have a massive war chest of USDC or outside money. But like eventually, you run out of that. You can't just keep piling in the whole fucking reserve into the token and shit before you run out and stuff. But just because people want a little hopium, where do you see Sonic going as a token and stuff? Obviously, like I'm not. Do you think it just never reaches $1 and that's it? It's all over, bro. You think?
No, actually, no. This USA stuff is like, I don't know. Seems like a lot of money. Buy pressure. I was seeing some stuff about 100 million. Like, seems very exciting. It seems like they're finally able to build that war chest that like other networks have been able to kind of achieve because they were able to launch normally. Like Sonic, they're apparently scammers. They had to take over, no treasury, rebuild it, work their ass off. You saw the 50-year runway stuff, and then now they're, really pushing things. I think Sonic USA will be massive. Like, I think that's where buy pressure will come. That clearly is a direct. I love direct cause and effect stuff. I think if you want liquidity, you reward liquidity. If you want the token to go up, you buy the token. So this clearly is something set up to buy the token. So
yeah, it's like behavioral economics. You give them, carrot and stick and stuff like that. Yeah, because it's like 50. Like they've allocated $50 million of Sonic effectively to set up a headquarters in New York. With I think Michael Kong's going to lead it. I think, if I remember correctly, I'm not 100% sure if he's the one that's going to lead the USA side, but I don't know if this rumor is 100% true, but obviously Andre is going to just mostly be focusing on Tulip side, and then allow I think Michael Kong to kind of just run Sonic basically from the US and stuff, or like at least that's how it's going to go. Not 100% sure on that, but that's at least what I've been reading and stuff on what's going to happen. But until we get an official like that, yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. That's how it's going to happen. But like, what else are you guys going to do? You guys, I mean, like, dude, the whole US is the game, dude. You're going to go to cuck ass Europe or fucking or shady ass Asia? Like, dude, you're like, you don't speak Chinese, dude. You don't got those connects. Like, that's not going to happen. The interest rates are about to be cut. We're getting an interest rate cut in 14 fucking days. 14 days. The Fed's cutting rates.
You know what it is? You're comfy with US. That's why you feel that way. Like, if Coinbase calls me today and they're like, dude, we need a sample of your DNA, I might do it, dude. Or if Binance is calling me, or oh man, I'm trying to think who's a good option. I would say no. And you know what? It's because America feels like home, man. And sometimes it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
It's the Americas stuff, man. I mean, let's be honest. We already have a one world currency. It's the fucking dollar. Let's just stop lying about it.
Yeah.
I don't know why everyone's fucking. There's so much copium in the world and shit. Like this whole military parade shit they're doing in China and shit. Like, dog, that shit looks cheap as fuck. You have the missiles on the truck, dude. That shit looks like fucking cardboards and shit, and like sure aluminum. I know it's real. Obviously, I know it's real, but like it don't look like no B-2 bomber. And even B-2 bombers are fucking it's like goddamn 30-year-old tech. Like they're not even showing you the fucking UFOs they got now, like the warp drives and shit they're using right now, or the fucking like. It's crazy. It's like bomb. Like I had a meme right here. I don't know if I have it anymore. I probably took it away just because I kept getting copyright strike. But like the whole thing when we bombed Iran, we literally had bomb Iran, bomb. It was like a fucking the B-2 that shit. But when that came out, like that is super old. That shit's been around my whole fucking life. Like that plane is goated, but like that is not the newest tech that we got.
No,
all.
Not.
Like we're in an energy fucking super race right now. Like the United States is literally building coal plants again. We're literally it's data centers being built out, coal plants. We're bringing back factories, and obviously they're going to be it's going to be not as much jobs. Like let's just I don't know it's going to be like more technically advanced sort of factories. But we're building Google's building a nuclear reactors again. Yeah. Like first reactor since 3 Mile Island. Like what the fuck,
that's crazy.
It's crazy. Like, and it's because we need energy. Like there was a chart I posted here the other day where it shows basically the cost of energy since 2019. Basically when AI started really taking off in NVIDIA. Look at the NVIDIA stock. NVIDIA going like all-time highs and shit. Electricity has only gone like this. The price for a household, it's like this. Fucking vertical.
I can feel the difference, genuinely. I feel like in the last few years I've been kind of rocky, and oh man,
basically they don't have enough off the grid energy, so they're essentially taking energy from the grid to fucking to power these AIs and shit that they have going on right now. Like they need more energy. Like that whole shit. China is literally building a brand new coal plant every week is real. Obviously it's fucking dog shit probably, but still it's still like clean coal or whatever the fuck they want to say. But you need a shit ton of electricity.
It's nuts, man. It's It's these miners and AIs, man. Before it was a crypto, we got like a break for literally a year, and then AI just happened. Boom. Speaking of B2 bombers, there's this meme coin, or not meme, sorry, stable coin on Sonic that launched. Really dope tech. But their logo is a B2 bomber with the word USD in it. Like it's a stable coin. It's pretty hilarious. But they have a cap, so you have to like be able to mint as they increase the cap. But
okay, so they have like a treasury to like back the fucking
it's like how do I explain? It's like Athena stream kind of project where you deposit your USDC and they kind of like get you a good APR and they're
so
deployed on a bunch of networks.
because like right now, dude, that's one thing. Like because I get founders a lot trying to like we do consultations for founders and people asking us questions. One thing we always discourage guys is like, man, be careful making a stablecoin, dude. You get in some big ass trouble. Like you get killed over stablecoins. Like no joke. It's
like if it like DPEGs, like Luna type shit.
Not just deep, but the government will go after you because they're like, if you have a stablecoin that isn't backed by like they're not playing around anymore with the stablecoin game. Like you need to be buying treasuries to back your stable. That's why like if you're already using UST, that's essentially backed by essentially that. But like that's the whole game now is like the U.S. is using like the U.S.'s foreign policy is cryptocurrency. Like crypto's completely in dollars. Like we're not like how much is it in ruble or how much is it in yen? Unless you're literally in Japan buying there, like fuck the whole world's like doing dollars. Like it's fucking crazy.
No, it's the best asset. It's the most popular asset.
What's the coin called
denominated in it?
The US.
It's like USD, but the S is the dollar sign. It's on Sonic. It's
on Sonic. Okay.
Yeah, I think Shadow Count reposted it recently, but
got you.
No, it's good tech. Like I recently started liking these kind of products where I can kind of like trust the development team to kind of cook. Oh yes, this is what I wanted to show you earlier. Because we were talking about like productive liquidity, making sure liquidity is productive, but look how autistic our team is. Like, you have a dashboard that compares between everyone. But if you see at the top where it says pool name,
yes.
You want to click that and scroll all the way down till you get to like Sonic USDC. Yeah, it's the third last one. It's the third last one. Yeah. This one shows a little bit more. So if you scroll through here, like, it'll take a second to fetch. Give it a second.
There we go.
But you can see all the competitors and like you see how they kind of undercut. Like all their lines are below our line.
Right.
And you can see the dynamic fees. But we're always monitoring this stuff. We make sure our liquidity is the most productive. You scroll down a little bit.
Right. And just so I understand this right quick, like the higher the line, the worse, or the lower the line?
So that's just the price. That's the price it's reporting. So on the right is the fees. So you see the straight lines, those are projects without dynamic fees. Their fees do not like adjust to volatility or inflows at all.
Got it. This is a static fee that they charge no matter what.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
So you can see like people like, really trying to maximize their liquidity. So they have to lower fees so it gets swapped into, so it's more productive. But we're always paying attention to everyone else to make sure ours is the most productive. It's the reason why we dominate on the chain. We're the number one exchange for volume and fees. But like if you look at here, you can see liquidity depth. So we have the most liquidity depth. So they have to lower fees in order for swaps to go through their liquidity because their depth isn't as high, right?
So this is why like Binance is pretty much zero essentially. So they could.
Oh no, these are just competitors on chain. But we were beating Binance Spot for a long time on S. It's definitely stagnated in comparison. But no, we were just talking about like having your liquidity be productive and why it matters. Like to swap into. I just wanted to show you how serious we take this shit. We do not play. We do not fuck around. At Shadow, if you are deployed on the same network as us and you're an exchange, you're going down.
This is what I like to hear. This is what I like to hear, man. I'm tired of like, it's like, I like when founders like talk their shit a little bit, or at least like, I'm out to win. Right. I like that because like anytime like this is one of the biggest pet peeves of mine. I heard the founder of Jupiter say the most beta cuck suck soy shit I've ever heard. And look at their token price. And like they never even pumped. Like it's like we don't care about the price of the token. We just care about the tech. I was like, you guys don't no. Don't put your money in this. This shit ain't gonna do shit. Their competitor Radium ate their ass out and destroyed them. Like, and it's not even close. Like, look at the Radium chart on Solana versus fucking like Jupiter, bro. It's fucking laughs, dog. It'll make you laugh. And Jupiter's shittier tech. I think they're updating their UI now and they're getting better. But like, God, like Jupiter had such a fucking lead in terms of the UI was smooth. It looked pretty. It was newer. Token distribution. They airdropped their guys, and Radium was like was basically defunct. The mobile side was like complete fucking dog shit. Like absolutely.
Oh, and especially on Solana, you can't fuck around with mobile. You got to be on point with mobile.
Yeah, and they even had them because like basically when the fucking Phantom app, the Phantom, isn't that a funny name, right? The Phantom app on that was like the big, that I guess that's been the most big popular mobile app this cycle. This was like for shitcoins, but it pretty much came stock with using Jupiter basically, and then eventually Radium, and then I remember like using Radium and the fucking transactions would fail every fucking time. I'd have to do it like 20 times to fucking get my transaction go through. And now they fixed it up finally. But like, just look at the charts. I mean, it's fucking like, it's night and day, and now the founders like recently saying, no, we're trying to be competitive now. And, we're trying to have the price go up and stuff, but it's just ridiculous. Like, I hate when founders say that horse shit, like that are like, it's weak, dude. It's beta. It's lame, dude. Like, and you can just, every founder I've ever seen say that, the token performance, like I get it. Look, you can get an all-time, your coin's eventually going to go down a little bit, of course, right? Yeah. But like, there's nothing to even it's like you meet a girl and you don't even have sex. You don't even have sex. Like you're like, what the fuck was all this? Bitch, I'm taking you on 20 dates, dog. The fuck are we doing right now? And it's not even starfish sex.
Yeah, it's blue balls. It's blue balls.
It's blue balls. It's horrible.
Because you didn't have to hype us up. You got us there, and then you just said, "Oh, sorry, the result's not there." I get it, man. I get it.
And like Pump.fun too, like I'm kind of glad Pump.fun was like getting a lot of shit now because like I mean it's on like one of the reasons Solana has been held back is they've been fucking dumping Solana nonstop. And finally they got called. Now the only reason they changed their tune. It's because now Radium is coming out with their own version of Pump.fun, and so is Jupiter coming out with their own Pump.fun. Now they got all scared. Now we're gonna share fees with people, and then now they brought back their YouTube channel thing for because I don't know if you ever caught this. Like there's I don't know if I should play the meme. I'm gonna get demonic. Oh well, man, maybe I'll play it. But like there was this whole thing where like Pump.fun had Pump.live, right? And essentially, it turned into one of the worst things to ever happen to crypto ever. It was basically
where people were live streaming.
Yes,
that was hilarious.
It was totally on purpose. I think people were going on there trying to fuck up Solana, but like they were going on there like, if you don't buy my token, if you don't pump my token to $2 million, I'm going to fucking hurt
bodily harm,
or like I will go naked if you guys like pump $60,000 into my token. Like it was like, oh my god,
dude! I've seen those ones. It's like a girl or something.
You know who Gainsey is?
Yeah.
Well, he recently just started stream. I've been enjoying some of his stuff, like mostly clips and stuff, just because like, look, if you wanted to stream for like, if you've been around a crypto for like a cycle, right? Your first streams are banger streams because you have so much to talk. Like you have nonstop idea. You're like, as a matter of fact, what's been bothering me, man? Fuck this dude, fuck that, or like, man, fuck your idea. Like there's, and then after about a year or two, you kind of caught up, you kind of like said the tapestry already, and now you're just kind of going off the news.
Yeah, you're chiller. You're chiller.
Yeah.
Now.
So he's on his run right now, and then I'm gonna wait on this, but like Gainsey basically kind of rugged the meme token or some shit. He got caught on it or something like that, and they're like saying, but like I hope it's not true and stuff, but it looks like he did. He's like he actually said like I was on mobile and I kind of accidentally sold and fat fingered, and he like dumped down his token and then supposedly like two of his other wallets bought up the token really cheap and it pumped back up and then they dumped it and like he walked away with like $500K or something. I don't know, that's what they're saying, like I don't know, it's kind of like, damn, Gainsey, dog. Like, I hope that's not true, but like, man, he was going on a run, dog. Like, I'm
You
telling
know what?
you.
I believe it. I believe it. Have you seen his live streams, dude? For some reason, he's shirtless. He has so much chest hair. He's chain smoking. And I look at the environment, brother. I'm thinking, is he in government housing? Where is he in?
He's in Thailand. He's in Thailand.
Okay.
He's in Thailand. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because, yo, dude, I was thinking, man, what's going on with this guy, man? I'm just looking at the chest hair.
I will say this though, guys. I mean, I will say that we need it. Like, I saw this really funny meme. I'm gonna put it on my shit. I'm not saying I'm not encouraging smoking, but like when America smoked, we were skinnier. We were overall more healthier. I'm sure we're dying of cancer a little bit. Sure, of course. I'm not saying that part, but like we were getting banger books. Movies were better. Like when you're changed, like nicotine. It's nicotine and caffeine that fucking really powers society. Let's be honest. And this, like, I'm not like I don't like. I'll smoke weed. I don't mind smoking weed, but like weed kind of slows you down. Like, I mean, there's some people that I've got some friends of mine that are like shout out GG33. His stuff is all mental and really about like metaphysical shit. Like weed helps him out, but most people, like, you lose a step on weed unless you're trying to calm down. I get it. Like I'm pretty hyper all the time. Like it's nice to like drink a beer or like smoke just to, you know.
Yeah.
Smooth it down a little bit. But like
that's like an end of the night stuff, you know. You don't want to be doing that.
There's a huge thing that the enlightenment was started by caffeine. You heard about that? The enlightenment, like almost all the fucking shit that we saw was basically they had like coffee houses in some of the top colleges, like, and basically people were just drinking like 30 cups of coffee a day and then figuring out the human body and figuring out science and shit. Like that's where it all started, was fucking from people fucking like downing coffee all day.
Dude, I see it, man. I see it.
Yeah,
I definitely see it, man.
So my boy Castle X right here, right? He wanted to ask. He's like, would you ever consider integrating the Rabby wallet in mobile? Mobile app uses Fly, Caper Swap, and Open Ocean for in-app swaps.
Help me understand, like directly in mobile, if that's possible. Yeah, definitely. What I do, I just access it off of the browser, but if there's a way to be built in there, I'd love to explore that. But they just use in-app swaps.
Personally,
so from what I understand with these apps, like they do have swaps built in and bridging built in,
right?
But the swaps use an aggregator anyway. So if it is Sonic based, we'll be hit through there too.
Gotcha.
And they add a fee on there. So you actually don't really want to use that. You want to use through the browser. But
yeah,
actually, I was looking for this the entire time. Speaking of nicotine, wondering where this guy's been. These are the out bars. You ever see the clip of the you know, the Asian guys trying them out in the factory?
Oh, the sucking on them and shit.
You get them,
yeah. Oh hell no, dog! Come on, let's go real angle. Let's go real Scandinavian over here, bro. This is the peak right here, dog. You know,
that's definitely better.
Yeah, it is clean. Like I followed some channels. They really like, these are pretty clean, but you don't want to go too crazy and shit. Like I'm gonna do threes. I don't go fucking insane or smoke a cigar once. Dude, a cigar ain't gonna do shit to you, dog. Like one cigar a month, you're fine. Like I'm being
unless you're like some people really like inhale that shit. Like they're like I'm looking at the people like, you know, the Black and Mild, the Backwood, just people that smoke that straight. I'm thinking, dude, life is really hard for you.
You mean not with
no,
weed?
like some people just smoke the tobacco straight, and they don't even do the inhaling. They don't even do the in your mouth. They do the lungs. I'm thinking, like, what's going on, man? What's going on in your life, dude?
I mean, back in the day, I mean, we used to buy the wine versions or whatever, or like the wine tip ones and shit. But like, you don't fucking smoke. You maybe make a blunt out of it or something, but you don't use the skin or something. But that's fucking insane. that's some fucking shit, dude. That's insane, dog.
Dude, I will never forget, man. I was in university. You know, I was just younger. I had like, you know, some cigars to roll weed into. And I remember this one guy in Atlanta. Yeah, they straight up smoked Black and Milds. I heard this one guy asked me for one. I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna go put some stuff in it, dude. That dude lit it up in front of me. It just his lungs, his heart, everything. And I was thinking, man, I do not want to piss that guy off. Like he's at rock bottom.
Dude, but I'll tell you this though, man. Before I got into crypto, I had like a landscape business. There is no way in hell I would have made any money without coffee. Like I was like, by the end of it, dude, I remember this is how bad it was. Like for me, like I should have just made a coffee maker in my truck or some shit. But I would buy a big ass coffee like this. I buy 3 XL coffees and so I'd have a cup holder, put one there, and I'd drive with one in my hand. And I would kill like how much? Like 32 ounces, 64. I'd probably, oh my God, like 96 ounces of fucking coffee a day. I would like a day at my peak, right? Before I quit and shit. And that's what how I got to like a couple $100,000 of fucking money in order to get into crypto and shit and everything like that. Cause like, I was whipping myself like a horse to fucking make that money, dude. Like there's no way I could have done it without coffee. Like,
shout out you, man. Shout out you. That's not easy, bro.
No, I know it's horrible for you too. I mean, maybe I'm not horrible. I mean, I was really in shape back then, but like, long term, I don't think I could pound fucking like 100 ounce coffee into my 50s.
Dude, the coffee is so powerful, man. Like I've taken like breaks off of it just to like come back and be like, holy fuck. This needs to be a class 1 drug, like the highest class. Put it up there. Put that shit out there. No, I'm playing.
No, hell no. I'd fight you for that.
There's some crazy shit.
Fucking energy drink Schedule 1, dog. No way.
Yo, random. Did you hear about the Kawhi Leonard stuff?
No.
Oh fuck, dude. They apparently paid him to the side. Us Canadians are in like uproar because we lost him, right? He was the only finals MVP to ever leave. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. He went to the Clippers, and now it's coming out that he got paid $30 million extra on the side to be on the Clippers.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, and we were doing everything we could here. Like we were.
Was he Toronto Raptors or what was he?
He was on the Raptors. He just won a championship. We wanted to run it back. Yeah. Should have paid Kawhi and BTC. So
Kawhi and BTC.
They got caught. So I'm feeling really bad because we were hurt by this guy. Like we offered him like private jets, places. He could eat free everywhere. Like there was women that were like, "Yo, dude, stay here and like I'll take care of you."
Slay. I am one man, but the skin is weak. There's no
like whatever. So
have you seen Rampage Jackson? Jackson? His streaming dude, he's a goat. But like he's like, man, I can't be having no 25-year-old girlfriend anymore, man. Like the bitch fucks me so much, I can't even cheat anymore, bro. I can't cheat.
Yeah. Like, he said he's
you can't be fucking with these 25-year-old girls, bro. They used to be wanting to fuck all the time. Like I can't even cheat like a man anymore. Like, dude,
he's funny.
Rampage Jackson's on a generational run. He's actually on a run. I feel so bad for his son, but like his son was being retarded too, dude. Like that was just an all-around bad situation, dude. Just like
if someone's knocked out, you gotta stop punching.
No, absolutely. But like, there is this thing too. Like, the dude just I don't know. These wrestler dudes need to calm down with the kayfabe shit. The pretending like in the wrestling world, right? Especially like underground and like it used to be this part of WWE. Like they never turn it off. Like if you found like I don't know what's his name, like an old school wrestler or some shit, like I don't know, the Iron Sheik, right? The Iron Sheik would just be a villain no matter where you see him, unless you guys are at his house, right? And this is how these underground wrestlers trying to get on are acting. Like they're always acting like so the guy ends up hitting like Raja in the fucking head with a empty fucking beer can, and he was like, "What the fuck, dog? What the fuck?"
Yeah, I saw that. It was definitely building up. Like the guy.
Yeah.
Like, but at the end of the day,
keep your hands off of people. But like then he hits a can. Then he apologizes, bro. My bad. I didn't know you're getting so bad. Let's just squash it. Cool. Hey, come to the arena. Come mid fight. Grab me, tackle me, and then hit me a couple times in the head. That's all good, dude. Oh, okay, cool. But then Raja takes it too fucking far. Like idiot. And I like the guy too. He seems like such a good dude. Like all the stuff I've seen with him and his dad have been like incredible. Like they were going on such a run, dog.
I think he'll be okay. I don't know if he's going to jail. Like he charges, there would have been something already.
Yeah.
You know, and like the other guy seems like he wouldn't press charges kind of thing.
I think he might just get a bag. He'll get a bag on the underground, on the down low, like which is he should. Like, here, dog, here's $1 million and some change. Like, here's some, please,
Oh, it was a prop can too. Damn.
Yeah.
It's looking even worse in hindsight.
I know.
But you gotta know who you can play around with sometimes, Yeah. Like
you gotta talk to people. Say, hey, bro, is this cool to do? Let's do it. Or like if me and you you've been wrestling, if me and you like known each other for years, I know how far to push you, basically.
Put up that last. That's what I was laughing at, dude. Dude, I don't think I look like him right now. Maybe I cut my hair, dude. I could see it, man. But no, that's before the allegations and everything that happened to him, like that wasn't good either. But now it's like an insult.
You look healthy. You look healthier, dude. You looked way more skinnier back then. Like I don't know, in the first couple streams or way back then, you looked way skinnier, dude. You've been bulking up. You've been bulking up a little bit.
Healthy food, man.
How much you weigh right now? How much you weigh right now?
Like 220, bro.
Oh, okay. That's actually a good weight.
But I'm like 6'5" though, like 6'4", 3/4.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Dude, a lot of my friends get mad. I lie like about my height sometimes. Like I add an extra inch, and no one can tell. Dude, they're livid. They're like, you already have so much. Like I would just be like, yeah, I'm 6'6".
Bitches don't know the difference.
How would they know? They no clue.
But look, this is my boy Myron tells me this because Myron from Fresh Fit, he's really tall as well. There is a point on the dating, and this is only on the dating apps. The height thing, you want to lie. Say you're 6'4". Don't say you're 6. Like there's an uncanny valley where like some girls like put limits on the height a little bit on the dating apps and shit. So just pro tip, like say you're 6'4". Doesn't matter. I mean, dude, they don't give a fuck, But like you are that tall. But don't put 6'6" and shit because literally like it's actually a detriment to you.
Okay, good to know. Thankfully I don't use dating apps. I feel like, man, as long as you're in a vibrant city, you should be good. But when I was in the boonies, man, I had like wild turkeys walking on my property. I had to. I definitely had to for sure.
So what would someone say? Fucking Myron. This is something Myron also said made me laugh. Never trust a Somali. That was one of the first comments in the thing. It's like we're gonna be on Fresh and Fit in like a week or two, and he's like, and he never told me this, but he said this on stream. He's like, never trust a fucking Somali ever. I just thought it'd be cute to tell you that.
That's hilarious, man. Dude, I get a lot of like Twitter, like, hey, dude, they be like calling me pirate, they be photoshopping me, man. Oh man, it's hilarious, bro.
Dude, I be getting I never get it online, but I get the beaner shit on lives for shit. But it's fucking hilarious to me, dude. People think I'm
it doesn't hurt us.
No, it's
like
fucking
funny.
Hilarious, dude. Like, it's just sounding like some of the people on Equal. Yeah, I bet you would be some Equal guys doing that shit.
Oh yeah. You click the profile and like you see the tickers in their bio, like you know who it is. But like, it's hilarious to me because like I'll scroll through like their posts and it'd be like freaking Somali pirate and the screenshot of me, and then 2 posts down it's like him on his wedding day with his wife, like full docs. So I'm like, dude, what are you doing, dude? Like, you got to be anonymous. It's funnier if you're anonymous. Like, if you got your wife and kids out there, and you're just calling me a pirate, like, come on, dude.
Yeah, it is. Funny. It is kind of. I tell people all the time, like in this game, never put your significant other online, or at least crack the whip on that shit. Like if you like, because a lot of guys, especially like I've noticed this a lot. This is going to happen in not this cycle, when the next retail cycle, in 28, 29. We're going to get a lot of crypto YouTube guys that are going to put their chicks online for views, and like it always ends in tragedy. Like you're advertising your girl to get fucked. That's exactly what you're doing. You're just you're using your girl, and if you don't care about her, like, you're using your girl to get views because everyone's like, oh, I have a chance to fuck her, and then that's the boyfriend. But even if that's where actually a big strategy is, like you pay a bunch of these e-thoughts or like these OF girls to basically make like kind of content, like flirting content, and it works really well. It's a huge, man. Maybe I should do it. Fuck it. I'll just hire some fucking bimbo.
Dude,
but like
content, I realized a lot of it, content's fake relationships, fake everything, and
it is fake.
People don't care
because there's some dudes like, no way you'd pull that chick, and they wouldn't. No, you know what? But I think eventually what happens, some of these fake relationships become real, but they still burn out anyway, no matter what. Because it's like the foundation's fake essentially.
You know what? They're getting away with it lately by saying, "Yo, it's just for content."
Right.
You're like literally allowed to say like, "I'm in a fake relationship." Oh no, it's content. It's content. So
let me play the Solana meme for you real quick. Let me play something.
Please do, bro.
This is nothing new. This is nothing new. Are you new? Are you new to the trenches?
Trump suit too. Walk around this bitch like mega man. And nigga free tight. Gon' blend, nigga.
Y'all ain't gonna eat.
Yo, that guy fired his gun at the end. What the fuck?
Oh, there's all kinds of shit. Like there's one like they had this guy in a horrible. They had this guy in a fucking in a dog cage that was connected to batteries, and like butt naked set up so you couldn't see his dong or something. But he was asshole naked on his all fours, and they were gonna shake the fucking shit up for him if the higher the price went.
That's crazy.
Fucking insanity. And it, like, who are you new to the trenches? Are you new to the trenches, bro? Are you new to the $24? Are you new to the trenches?
To me? No. I'm not new to trenches, but that video just kills me because I see the gun just being boom, 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 and I just think, man, imagine being in America and you maybe like bumped into a guy the wrong way. And you're dead now. Yeah. He has like whatever that gun was, an Uzi. That should not be a civilian weapon. I'm sorry, like that's crazy.
One thing. So I guess like just bring back to Sonic for a fucking second. How's Silo doing right now? Actually, I have not.
Good, man. Their markets are getting massive and massive. I think they.
What is Silo? What is Silo? What is Silo for?
It's a lending market. It's a lending platform. Yeah, they're really solid. They have, they're integrated on a lot of chains. They're getting drip on Arbitrage. There's new rewards. Oh, wow. I saw that. I think they recently went to AVAX. They're killing it on Sonic. I like their team. I love everything about it. I like their diligence when it comes to security. Well, they're just solid guys.
So
what else to say?
What's a bit of a difference between like I guess like a Silo versus like an Aave? Like why would you use Silo over like as like just for people who don't, because a lot of my guys don't really need to, they're not really using the borrowing markets much. They will supply, They will supply obviously, but like, is it just like a higher APY is why people are lending or supplying to it, or why is there demand basically? You think for Silo?
So with Silo, there's a lot more markets and options. They do isolated markets where borrowing and lending is isolated to that pool. Something like Aave, it's in a pool of all assets, right? And they do have an isolation mode, I think, on Aave, where like an asset is isolated.
What's an isolated pool exactly?
So essentially, on lending markets, you can't access liquidity of other different markets. Like if I am supplying USDC on one market, I can't borrow it on an ETH market, even though it's a Bitcoin market that the USDC supplied on. So safer, and it allows them to add a bunch of cool markets. They're innovating the tech. I think they have like curators, kind of like Morpho. Right now, I just like their team. They're hardworking as hell. BD is awesome. As you can tell, they're doing well on like multiple chains. Like they're getting rewards from Arbitrage, from their new drip. They're getting Sonic airdrop stuff. They're hardworking team. For sure, in the trenches, for sure.
So just so I understand it, it's like okay. Let me use like AVAX as an example. So like Silo goes to AVAX, and then let's just say nobody will supply liquidity for like the Trader Joe as an example. So they could add like you can deposit Trader Joe, and now you can borrow on Trader Joe. That's like an isolated market essentially.
Yeah. you can like it'll be a Trader Joe and one other asset. Like you could deposit AVAX, or you can deposit the Trader Joe and borrow AVAX. But that wouldn't be a good market, good token example. I don't think they're worthy of a market.
Guys, no, but I'm just using it as an example, like because like one of the reasons people have talked to me like with like they don't use like sometimes they would love to be able to like actually like let out like a token they believe is worthy, but obviously it could be total horse shit, obviously, right? So like, okay, got you.
So like they would do more markets like for stuff like that for stables. Aave just takes a lot of time. Euler's definitely putting out a lot of markets too. I think Silo's awesome. I think he brought up Silo in regards to Sonic because they were definitely like the market before Aave came, and even after Aave came, they found like creative ways to still perform. Like they didn't just focus on the major markets. Like they were able to get, a lot of the other markets. They got our token X33 on there. They were the first market for us. So.
They did shards, right? Everyone did shards in the first season, right? Basically, yeah. Or was it gems or shards? Was it gems?
Gems.
Gems. Yeah, it was gems. That got a little confusing a little bit, but it was nice. But it was like I get it, that's the sort of part like I wish that was like that's what it, like obviously it wasn't explained. It was explained, but like I think there could have been better explanations and stuff. But I understand why some people don't want to explain it too much because they don't want competition, some looping and stuff, but. No, I get it, man. So, what's the future plans for Shadow and stuff? Are you guys, obviously, I think it's at $12 right now for Shadow, and I think X33 is like what $25, I think.
Yeah. So it's over 100, slightly over 100%, like a little extra premium over the ceiling. There's a lot. I told you about the cross chain MEP arbitrage stuff. Like we're gonna cook that, and it should be really profitable. We're working on building an in-house ALM. We're pushing a lot of incentives weekly. We announced like 3 million Sonic over a couple months. So when we have an in-house ALM, instead of just directly vote bribing these assets, we're able to do really tight ranges, and you really dominate and increase volume and fees, whilst also converting that same amount, that same incentives to vote incentives anyways, right? And at times it's actually a little bit more than what we put in since it generated fees, right? So it's really cool. We got that coming up. Oh man, I have a list of new stuff, but whatever. I'm just going off the top of my head. And there's just a lot of different things we're exploring as well. We always push new dev stuff. Recently, we added TWAPs and limit orders on the trade page. If you go to trade, so yeah, you can do a limit order. You can TWAP into any assets.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can even show the chart while you do that at the top right. So pretty cool, man. I'm like we're just pushing updates out constantly. This is easily like the best dev team I've ever worked with, like in my life. So,
you guys are the place. So, it's kind of standard issue. I teach them a lot of when I teach about Sonic, Shadow is one of the first places I talk about. Basically, it really is like it works really great. There's incredible liquidity pools in there as well. For just legacy to CL, which is really cool. I do warn people at CL though. I'm like, hey, care, you gotta.
We're actually putting more content on how to use CL. We posted a video on our X recently, on Monday, and we're updating the docs as well. I'm still doing the CL portion, but tune into that kind of stuff. Go on our Twitter. We have a YouTube channel now as well, where we're just kind of gonna we're gonna try and teach just the basics of our site, how to CL, what to look for. That kind of thing. So we hope to keep pushing more content like that. That was first of many I'm hoping for. And lots of stuff still coming. But so CL was fun until it wasn't XD. I still like it though. So if you want to pull up that comment,
sure.
CL is great when prices aren't volatile. And I think the last few months, prices have been pretty volatile towards the downside for a lot of alts. And it sucks sometimes. Price action doesn't go your way, especially especially if it's going downside just without stop. Like,
right.
And this is like for a lot of alts. It's not just Sonic, Shadow.
This happened on Phantom too, though. Like in 2020, like Phantom didn't. I mean, besides unless you got it 3 cents, like there was a while like Phantom wasn't doing shit, dude.
Yeah,
it wasn't doing nothing, and then it did, and then it really ran in 21. It fucking ran in 21. My God. But you know, at the same time too, like the ecosystem wasn't that mature either. But like, you know, this is what people. I've been meaning to add this to all, and not a disclaimer, but more of like sometimes when I talk about L1, like besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Like when you invest into an L1 or a DEX or anything like that, a lot of times you guys like the money's made in the last 3 months of the cycle, which is like obviously there's a lot of coins that get in, they're kind of made mid-cycle or whatever, but like sometimes you get into a coin that like at the bottom of the bear market, as an example, like in 22 or 23, you know, you're waiting 2-3 years to really like make money on that trade and stuff. Sure, it could go up if you're lucky, that'd be great, but sometimes like there's coins where like they look dead as fuck and then they just launch. They just launch. Like, oh my
but
God.
Don't round trip when you
Don't
see
round
that
trip,
launch, man.
Yep.
Slowly take profits the same way you DCA'd in and held. I find that is so common. You hold for years, you finally get what your goals were. Some people will be like, "What I gotta get to this price? I'm gonna sell." And when you actually get to that price, oh man, what if we got to double this price? Now you're moving your goals, and then all of a sudden, maybe you don't hit that new goal.
Yeah.
Now you got a little greedy. You round trip a bit. So just be careful. DCA out just as much as you DCA in. Have long time frames, and you should be okay. And don't use more than you can afford to. Like obviously have your normal day-to-day taken care of. And then just that way you don't have like an emotional attachment to it. You're rational, you're logical. You didn't put too much in. You have a longer time frame. And you're also looking for exits. You're looking for prices that you're like, all right, this is a price I need to start selling at, you know, to exit.
So I totally forgot to ask this. So like somebody asked this much earlier on the thing right here when we had this chart up.
Yeah.
When this at some point maybe it not inverts but comes down a little bit possibly. Like obviously when it's over the line, you guys are mostly just buying shadow. But if it goes below the line, do you also buy X33 or do you only buy shadow?
Yeah. X33 and shadow depends on what's more profitable at the time. There could be there could be like instances where there's like because it's a bot that does this. It's always gonna, you know, decide what's best and you program it so. But there'll be instances where it might be easier to, you know, compound in a different way. But when you hit the ceiling, it compounds through shadow only. So as you can see, it's clearly trending up. I hate to bring this up since we're talking about shadow, but another example of this, there's another X33 token. If you want to go to EtherX, I don't even know the site. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, you might have to send it to me. Yeah.
That's true. I'll send it to you quick. I'm just on a Mac, which feels horrible to use sometimes. But whatever, it's goated for the mobile. They also have an X33. It's called Rex33, but they did what's it called? They did liquid emissions from the jump day one, and their chart is already at ceiling, and it's doing exactly what we did, but in a lot shorter of a time. Actually, it's a little bit below ceiling. I guess people have been selling, but they reached this as well, and they did it in 3 epochs. So
yeah, this one right here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as sexy.
This is really new, you guys. By the way, just FYI, be careful. You know, this is like
Sorry to bring this up.
No, it's okay. But like this is like how many? So 3 epochs would be like what, 3 weeks roughly, basically.
Yeah, like 3-4 weeks. 3 weeks, 3 weeks exactly. So since this was deployed, I think there was an epoch 0. So this is without the liquid emissions. So there was constant sell pressure from emissions every week. It just never allowed it to hit the ceiling. You saw sometimes on our chart where it got pretty close. It didn't. But yeah, this is like another version of X33. If you guys weren't aware, Shadow is X33 based. EtherX is XV3 based as well. It's on Linea too. So they do have similar mechanics. So like if you're interested in Shadow and you like wanted to kind of, you know, see how it performed in a different place, this would kind of be the same thing. Very similar tech as well. So
do they have the same token supply, or they inflated it a little bit?
no, their tokens, yeah, it's definitely a lot more inflated.
Yeah,
but you know, their systems, their setup's a little different. So
yeah.
like
So
Shadow, there was like significant upside at the beginning, you know, versus more of like a bigger supply. What were you saying?
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry, I think it was lagging.
Oh, that was it. That was it.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
Yeah, so like I guess the question everyone keeps asking me is like, so when Shadow $200 again?
Dude, man, I hope so, but we're like, I bring this up all the time.
Yeah.
We just dominate, you know, the conditions that we're in. So with Sonic, we're still gonna do majority of the volume, majority of the revenue, and that's us. That's all of us. But if the chain is doing like 23 million volume, I think today, like I think the price is apt. Like the markets don't lie. Like the price of the token reflects like the revenue it's generating, right? Like it's definitely not as much as it used to be. I see that coming up though, especially with the USA stuff. Like
what was the revenue when we were at 1 billion TVL at the time? Do you remember? I mean,
crazy. So like 100 million plus volume. Like there was days where we earned like 600, 700K in fees. Like
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Don't you dare say you don't care about the price, $24. Don't you fucking
I
dare.
love the price, dude. My name's $24, dude. My name is a price, brother. I always think about price. Price is a direct like result of performing, right? And I also care about metrics like volume and fees and stuff. And it does suck to see those numbers decline overall as a network, but still the most performant chain. I really am very excited to see Sonic with like a big war chest from this USA stuff. So plus $100 million bidding, like the market cap I think is under $1 billion right now, right? So
what I like about that offering to the Nasdaq is that that offering is also like a VC investment as well. So they're locked in for 3 years. That's really so like those purchases, they're not dumping it on the market, which is good. I think they will allow them some way to like take a little profit, but like you won't get all that purchase of Sonic on the open market until like 28, I think, right? If I remember correctly, maybe 29 technically. I guess if it takes until like early 26 to get it all done.
Well, bid our tokens, please. Nasdaq, whoever, Americans, I'm begging you, bro. I'm kidding.
You know, probably Nasdaq will probably do it, man. They're fucking crazy enough to give Madoff the CEO position. So,
fuck it, man. Fuck it, balls life.
I feel bad for the son, dude. The son like legitimately didn't know his dad was doing all that shit, and then he fucking like he killed himself and shit just because he's like, what the fuck?
Oh, Dad? The son did? Well, yeah, his name got cooked probably.
Yeah, he got cooked and shit, but he was like trying hard and really trying to trade out here. He was like working, you know. He was like he believed his dad and shit, and then he was like,
it was like a real person. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and he was like, what the fuck, Dad? What the fuck? And then he just like, you know, Jesus, you know.
Don't say you don't care about price is hilarious. Everyone cares about price, but you can't like what do you want me to do? Jerk the price off till it goes up? Like, what am I supposed to do?
Well, look, like this is the greater thing. Look, you guys are the market dominant DEX, period. But look, this same thing I say with Pulse Chain, or I say with any other L1s or L2s, is if the price is just sideways to down, like there's only so much volume, there's only so much money coming in, like there's a bit of a cap. Same thing with the meme coins, dude. Like you're on a chain where the price is just sideways to down. The fucking meme coins don't escape whatever the ups were, like depending on how big the chain is. Like they don't escape 10 million market cap or 1 million market cap or 100 million market cap might be the top for some coins. On Solana, like coins fucking like. Most coins die before 30 million market cap on Solana before they just nuke to death and shit. On on most other chains, like I look at Sui. Sui's got so much VC backing, bro, and like their meme coins are like the what meme coins? They're dog shit. Like Lofi, I think Lofi might be the only meme coin on there, and then it's fucking just dog shit down. Like there's no meme coin sector on that chain. You know, like most chains are ghost chains. Absolutely.
Yeah, most people haven't heard of like I hate to be that guy, but most retail people haven't heard of any of this shit.
Yeah.
We're lucky now they're learning about Solana. Now they know Solana. But they know Bitcoin, they know ETH,
right.
And they may know Solana. If we're just being honest, just retail users, like, and like the 130th coin, the 120th coin, 100th coin, 80th coin, like 70th coin, they don't know it like we do.
Yeah.
So that's why we have the opportunity to really make money on the upside on some of these guys, because you have passed the barrier of entry. You've heard about these assets that aren't well known, and you're hoping to, find a network or a token that, believe in the technology, it performs well, but it also has to capture interest, at the end of the day. You can have like the greatest asset in the world, but if I call it doo-doo poo-poo coin and it was the greatest blockchain ever, nobody wants to bridge to doo-doo poo-poo coin network. It is what it is. Like, if you can't market it. Oh, sorry, that's hilarious. Anyways, like you could have a great product, but you have to sell it at the end of the day.
This is one of my oldest students right here. This guy's been with us for 5 years right here, and he's 100% right. Like, all plays are circle jerking each other until the market becomes risk on. People are too concerned about the amount of days left in the 4-year cycle. And let me tell you something. This isn't for me as an influencer a little bit, but like as a person who's been around for at least 3 cycles now, I'm fucking very confident the cycle is going into 26. Like, extremely confident. I'm extremely confident on that now. Like, we're gonna get basically the ETFs. Most of the ETFs have been pushed out to fucking quarter 4 into quarter 1, and we're about to get an IPO run. Like, you know that fucking Kraken, Gemini, and Crypto.com are gonna go public in 26.
Yeah.
Interest rates are coming down.
I'm excited.
Like,
Kraken's going to be huge.
Yeah, the Kraken one's going to be huge and shit. But the Crypto.com one's got all the Trump money. That's the Trump money one. That's crazy. That's the one I'm watching. I got a good positioning pro token. Can I
ask you something?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you think the cycle will continue if Trump dies?
No.
Fuck, dude. You gotta.
No, he won't. It won't. No, bro. It's too much.
You gotta exercise.
It's over. It's over at that point. It just restart. I mean, that's it. We got cooked. That's it.
Can he just eat healthier, man?
A president dying, dude. A president. No, the president's fine, but like a president dies. I mean, like especially like Trump did. Like, it's fucking horrible. Even if Biden died, it would have been bad. Like, it's horrible. Like, absolutely terrible. Like. I think the only time it won't be bad, even if Jerome Powell died, it'd be bad. But like, let's just say he didn't cut in September and he died for mysterious reasons, the market would fucking crash because the Fed chair died and shit, and then they put a new Fed chair in and things will recover. But like, the president of the United States died, that's not good. When the president Xi dies, markets are fucking possible. I think we recover on that, but like,
actually, I feel like they're so efficient there, man. They would just have someone ready to go. Like, have you seen the way they build stuff in a day? Dude, some of the stuff in Canada is being built for the last 10 years, dude. I see guys, dude. Construction guys, their only job is just to stand there and be like, hey, don't come in here. Oh. Like, dude, if you were helping instead of, like, you could put a sign down that says stop. And if you help, like, maybe, like, fuck, this shit would be done faster.
Well, you don't got snow Mexicans, and you don't got Florida boys to fucking get shit done. Florida boys and Mexicans build everything quick, dude. The thing is, if it's a city project, you're milking it for money. That's what they're doing. It's a payday. That's what it is. Like, they're milking. Dude, come on, they're milking
it. Over budget, delayed. Oh man, I've seen like clips. I don't know what country it was. It might have been Japan. It might have just been somewhere in the East where they were able to disassemble a bridge, rebuild the bridge in the same day.
Yeah.
That could never happen here.
Now, I'm not saying they don't do good construction maybe in the capitals, but like a lot of the construction in China is horse shit. It is paper. It's paper. It's bullshit. They're using bad materials. Like there's a lot of horrible construction in China. Like absolute like disgraceful fucking stuff. The same thing. I have a lot of things. They're doing bullshit. Like in California, we've been talking about having a rail system, the ultra like high speed rail system for fucking like 20 years, dude. Like there should have been one here from like here to like SF, and there should have been one from Las Vegas to LA. You know who got paid on that allegedly? The land that was bought and sold to build the high speed rail was owned by what's the world's greatest trader? What's her name? Pelosi. Or whatever the fuck, like her. Her family, her husband, his family bought a ton of that land, sold it, bought it again, and sold it twice. They bought and sold the land twice. They made a ton of money on that high speed rail. Oh, there's a little shit you didn't know, right? There's a lot of, and it still hasn't been built, dude. It's crazy, and part of the reasons like why they're not building it is because in California everyone uses it's a huge car market. If they build these rails, they're afraid that people are going to stop buying cars as much, which is like that's one of the big things. Like there's huge part of the thing that there's car lobbies to stop some of this shit from happening because they want Americans to buy cars.
I know, bro. I hate this, man.
But at the same time, I don't want to train. I mean, sure, having to train, sure, it'd be cool and stuff, but like, you can just get there by plane. But like, it is what it is. But hey, $24, man. Thank you so much for coming on here, man. I appreciate you, dog. It was like, we'll definitely do this again. Hopefully, we're talking at Sonic at $2, $3, $4, man. We're like, God damn, dude, we fucking knew it, man.
Buy my bags, please.
Yeah,
please.
I'm begging you, help me.
Help me. So where can people follow you, man?
At Crypto Ham with 2 M's. The crypto and then ham, like a nice pork thing, but with 2 M's. And I'm Somali, I don't eat pork. I'm Muslim actually. I don't eat pork, but with 2 M's.
And you said shout out to also channel as well.
Yeah. I don't know the name of it, but if you go on our Twitter, Shadow on Sonic. It's in the most recent post, one of them.
Gotcha, man. So, yeah, man.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. And you guys, thank you so much for coming. I'll answer these super chats real quick. Let's see. How many shekels required to play some Lucas Cage in Israel? Well, all right. Ken Rose, greetings. Due to recent updates, you think Crow will hold 25 cents for support? No, as long as Bitcoin doesn't crash below $110,000 and then we head towards like 114. Like, yeah, Crow will keep up that 125 and stuff. Crow's going to get a crazy amount of fucking buys, like hundreds of millions of dollars. It's insane. And
Dude, do I need the new credit card? I need to get a new CRO credit card.
You get the Gemini one; it's better.
Okay.
The Gemini one's giving you like I'm actually got tempted to get it actually just because like I'm already doing some purchases anyway, but like. It's more versatile. And the reason that Gemini is doing that is because they're trying to build that up. So when they go public, they have another like, hey, we have a credit card sector of our company and stuff. That's why they're doing it because they're about to go public.
Smart.
I know.
Smart.
So with that, man, thank you for joining me, man. And